Hey folks, welcome to this weekly update of Azure news from myself, Sarah Lean. This episode was recorded on the 26th of July 2024. In public preview is increased maximum throughput and size limits for Azure NetApp files large volumes. And also in public preview is the ability to request up to 2 petabytes of storage for your Azure NetApp files large volumes if needed, but it will be subject to regional availability and capacity. Also in public preview is a new plan or SKU for Azure Monitor logs. It's called Auxiliary Logs. Auxiliary logs are for verbose logs and are designed to be inexpensive while providing you with a set of capabilities to manage and consume your data. You can store those low-touch logs you need for audit and compliance purposes, but not for everyday troubleshooting or incident response. Now, the cost is minimum, but you do get charged for queries on the data there, and auxiliary logs will have the capacity for retaining information for up to 12 years. Another public preview feature that has been announced is the ability to convert your disks to premium SSD V2 disks if needed. This feature allows you to migrate your existing standard SSD, standard HDD or premium SSD V1 disks to the premium V2 disks in a few clicks with minimum downtime. This process avoids disk destruction, eliminates the need to use snapshots as a staging resource, and doesn't require waiting for background data copying. You should start to see the availability of D and E virtual machines in Azure with the new 5th generation Intel Xeon Platinum 8537C Emerald Rapids processor. Now these are in public preview and will be initially available in the US West and US East regions. In the generally available category this week is the ability to delete or reset your Azure Site Recovery Replication appliance. Now, if the appliance components are in a healthy state, you can reset the appliance to its factory state. Or if the appliance is in a critical state and there's no connectivity with the appliance, you can delete the appliance straight from the Azure portal. Also announced this week is that customers who enrolled in the Windows Server 2012 Extended Security Updates, or ESU licensing, through volume licensing agreements for the first year can now transition to using Azure Arc for the second year of the programme. And you can do this through the Azure portal when creating an extended security update license. And all you need to do is quote the ESU invoice ID that you got when you signed up for your volume licensing agreement. Soft delete is now available for NFS Azure file shares. Now, when an NFS file share is deleted, it transitions to a soft deleted state in the form of a soft deleted snapshot. You get to configure how long the soft deleted data is recoverable before it is permanently erased as part of the retention policy. By default, it's set to 7 days. The soft delete feature is enabled by default on a storage account, and that setting applies to both NFS and SMB file shares. If anyone is still running services on the App Service Environment V1 and V2, which runs on classic Azure Cloud Services, remember the retirement date for those services is the 31st of August 2024. Thanks for tuning in, folks, and please don't forget to leave me a review, share this podcast, and subscribe on whatever platform you're listening on, and I'll see you all again soon.